everyone. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Abdul Rehman. I'm the Regional Sales Director for SolarWinds in Middle East. These events are a real good highlight for us to spend some time with you all and show you what we are doing as SolarWinds and building for the future. In this session, we're going to be talking about what's ahead. The title is From Automation to Agentic AI, which of course hints at what we're doing from automation perspective right now, and of course, where we're going from the AI perspective. As you all know, AI does not follow any scripts, it pursues a goal. So that's what we're looking to do as SolarWinds. We're delivering capabilities to help you be more productive while pushing your technology forward. So let's get into it. The agenda will cover four things today. Of course, today's reality and the shockwave we're all feeling about AI. We'll talk about our shared vision for autonomous operational resilience. We'll talk about our roadmap and where we're investing. And we'll also take a look at what we're working on, SolarWinds 1, SW1, and our agentic AI plans. So look, challenges are always going to be there, right? This is a familiar pain for everyone. Even before AI went mainstream, the core challenges have been pretty consistent. There is hybrid complexity, it keeps increasing. You're running a combination of data centers, multiple clouds, SaaS, legacy, etc. And you can't, generalize into one particular model. There's information overload from every direction. You're getting alerts, there are log tickets. One single team is not able to manage all of this or keep it in their head. And through it all, the ask is always going to be same: to do more with less. There are going to be fewer people, tighter budgets, and you still have to continue doing what you're doing, maybe even more. So this is not new to anybody here. And then you add AI into the mix. Right? That's the inflection point that feels like a shockwave. We heard in the prior sessions as well that we've done that expectations are all over the map. There's extreme tension between the promise of the new outcomes and the reality of risk, governance, trust, etc., etc. And on top of that, the challenges are accelerating. Unfortunately, AI hasn't made the old challenges disappear. It's just accelerating some of them as well. Complexity is multiplying as we add new architectures, there's new data streams, you're using new tools, Claude, ChatGPT, et cetera, and there are new security considerations. So if we look into AI to cut through the noise, but the real question is around trust. How do we train it? How do we validate its output? What happens as it starts taking more actions on its own? And there's a real concern that this becomes another two more with less moment, only, we're going faster. So this concept of moving away from operator to orchestrator represents a big change. So the question here is, how do we harness AI in a way that genuinely makes the job better? For us, there is a vision for autonomous operational resilience. I know that's a bit of a mouthful. We laid it out in the SolarWinds Day last October when we unveiled our agentic AI strategy. Autonomous operational resilience isn't meant simply to automate repetitive tasks, which is a necessary step and difficult to do on its own. This is where the technology is doing the heavy lifting. The real opportunity comes when technology can do more of the heavy lifting, when technology senses what's going on in your environment and understands what matters most to the business, and then acts safely and reliably to keep services healthy. So let us share our accelerating our shared vision. We want technology to help us. These are the three pillars. We have to gain a unified perspective across everything impacting the services we deliver. We want to shift from reactive to proactive, where we spend more time driving improvement and less time chasing problems. And we want to get to the point where the difficult work today is automated. So we can consistent challenge. We get ahead of one issue to find where we are behind on a host of others. And we struggle to automate even our most repetitive and mundane tasks. So I want everyone here to think about these three pillars during the session. and let's take a fresh view and consider some new solutions. The good news is we have a model. As SolarWinds, we've drawn inspiration from the human brain, which is obviously immensely powerful observability system on its own. So our brain is constantly seeing and perceiving huge amount of information in the background, right? And we filter ruthlessly, surfacing only what's important. It acts proactively based on experience and expected outcomes, not just what's in front of you at the second. And it handles a lot of tasks without conscious thought. So you can focus on what really requires your attention. So let's have a look at the SolarWinds portfolio. We've built our portfolio with this system in mind. Today, we apply unparalleled breadth and depth of monitoring and observability coverage. We help you see across the complexity and combine that with end-to-end capabilities spanning observability, incident response, and IT service management. We help you take action and resolve issues. Everything we are doing with Agentic AI is about amplifying those strengths to drive better outcomes. Let's have a slightly deeper look at the portfolio architecture. We're not going to go through a lot of it in detail, but we offer both self-hosted and SaaS solutions, right? And tie everything together through the SolarWinds platform. So we don't lock you down into one or the other. Your self-hosted systems can participate in the same unified platform as our SaaS offerings are doing and take advantage of greater intelligence and agentic AI across your workflows. Now, this shared foundation allows you to apply smarter incident response that's closer to the data, that describes what's really happening, and it improves correlation of alerts to incidents and tickets. You can gain a broader perspective into your self-hosted environment. And increasingly, this is what powers a productivity leap that we can deliver with SW1. So our investments as SolarWinds are aligning with your needs. When we talk to customers, we always hear about these three asks. Help us see what is more important. We want a broader and deep coverage across your hybrid estates, so you're not blindsided by the unknowns. And you want to know what's most important without having to filter through the noise yourself. The second thing is help us get better outcomes. Not just more data or more dashboards, but the intelligence that helps you get ahead of issues and improve service quality. And lastly, make it easier to get results. So we are continuing to invest in our user experience, much tighter integration, and evolving workflows in a way that helps you be your most productive, right? In the end, it's always about how can we be more productive. So how do our investments align to your needs? Well, we are enhancing all our investment areas with agentic AI that can be trusted, used on your terms, and built to help you accomplish your best work. So let's take a closer look at what we want to do in 2026 and beyond. And this is basically the roadmap, which is focused on addressing these three needs you've shared: better coverage, smarter solutions, and a more seamless experience across the SolarWinds portfolio. The first, coverage, hybrid isn't going away. They're only going to get more complex. So we're continuing to expand and deepen coverage across the environments you run every day. That means richer visibility into AWS, Azure, and GCP service, your cloud service providers, more support for containers, serverless and managed databases, and a broader monitoring for modern work, security, and data center platforms. Whether it's cloud native services, whether it's critical databases, or it's a next generation firewall or SD-WAN, our goal is simple: help you eliminate blind spots and reduce true spot. The second is intelligence. You've heard us talk about the shift from operator to orchestrator, and that's exactly how we're thinking about AI. With SW1, we're moving from that AI simply services insights to goal-oriented agentic AI that helps drive outcomes. Consider SW1 your digital teammate, providing advice, surfacing insights, and taking action on your behalf. We are investing in capabilities like AI query assist for databases, alert correlation, and noise reduction in observability and incident response. and AI-driven anomaly detection and security. So all of this is built on our AI by design principle, and governance, safety, and control are all part of the foundation. They're not just an afterthought. And the third thing is experience. Now, you've told us it's enough to have powerful tools, but they have to work together. So we're focused on making the experience across observability, incident response, and service desk feel like a cohesive, better connected system. That includes tighter integrations, so issues, alerts, and incidents flow naturally between products, with more AI embedded directly into your workflows to automate repetitive tasks from day one. We're also investing in a simpler onboarding topology and dependency views and natural language insights so teams can get values faster. We're excited about the problems we're solving together. And we're building this roadmap hand in hand with you so you can operate with confidence even as the complexity grows. So let's look ahead at what's possible because it's happening sooner than you think. SW1 Agentic AI architecture, we're particularly excited about this, our Agentic AI system for the portfolio as your digital teammate. This is what we're building today. As I described, the portfolio view on the left with all the products across the SaaS and self-hosted being able to tie into one common platform. SW1 is built on the platform, and our self-hosted products are able to take advantage of Agentic AI via Platform Connect. This is an important design element for us to ensure self-hosted customers do not have to incur a lift and shift burden or expensive migrations to benefit from the power of Agentic AI. On the right is the Agentic AI brain. The agentic framework orchestrates tools, manages memory, and enforces guardrails. The LLM gateway handles which models are used and how prompts or responses are governed. The fabric beneath connects SW1 to the rich set of actions across the portfolio. And on top of what we are building, agent management capabilities, where you can see what each agent is doing, how autonomous it is, and the feedback it's getting. The big idea is this: as we shifted from AI assisted humans to human assisted AI, you still have full visibility and control. You decide where humans stay in the loop and where agents can act on their own and how far their impact and access extends. SW1 is not a black box. It's a digital teammate operating inside a platform you can observe, govern, and trust. With SW1, we're not just talking about another chat interface. We're talking about a goal-oriented agentic AI system and teammate that's designed to help you bring specific outcomes for your environment safely and reliably. SW1 is built on SolarWinds agentic framework and our AI by design principles, which means it operates within clear guardrails, enables human in the loop operation, understands real product capabilities, and can take action on your behalf when confidence and policies allow. Instead of asking you to stitch together some prompts and tools, SW1 starts from your goal and orchestrates the steps towards it. So we heard earlier that there's a lack of governance when it presents a barrier to AI use. We see AI by design as a way to accelerate value for you and your teams. And a focus on time to value also means SW1 is built for your reality of hybrid estates and on-prem developments, both SolarWinds and even on third-party systems, leveraging the MCP ecosystem. We want to be sure SW1 enhances your investments the way you want to use them. Initially, we're focusing on three priority missions. First, let's keep it simple. From helping you discover and manage your workloads, SW1 helps accelerate time to value. It can help you get caught up on what changed since your last visit, what's healthy, what's at risk, what you should act on. Second one is to keep it quiet. Alert storms are a reality for most teams. SW1 can run an alert noise audit, analyze historical patterns, and recommend smarter thresholds, suppressions, and groupings. The aim is fewer, more meaningful alerts. So your teams are focused on the incidents that truly matter. And then the last one is keep it healthy. For your critical workloads, services, nodes, database, SW1 will provide you with a deeper insight into health changes and related alerts. From there, it can forecast which entities are likely to degrade and guide, eventually execute corrective actions before users even feel the impact. This is how we move from AI that just answers questions to agentic AI that helps you bring all your operational goals together, shift your role from just being an operator to an orchestrator, and bringing us closer to autonomous operational resilience in a very particular day-to-day way. So let's revisit the three pillars with our SW1 vision, as we talked about previously. The unified, now we have an opportunity to redefine what it means to see everything. Often we think about dashboards giving us broad and deep visibility, but with SW1, we are able to see everything much more efficiently, like our subconscious. And instead of defined dashboards to navigate, we can rely on SW1 to surface what we need to know and help us down with the most efficient path to solve our issues. We can be proactive. Most of us start a day feeling like we're just catching up. What if we flip that? SW1 keeps you up to date and helps you stay up to date as well. And increasingly, SW1 will have already tackled the low risk things that come up to your time before you even sit down to work. Finally, automate it. And now we're still struggling to automate the routine and being repetitive. How will our jobs change when SW1 starts doing those difficult tasks for us? That's what the shift from operator to orchestrator is really all about. It's about moving from reacting to AI output to defining the goals and putting that AI to work. Well, finally, first of all, thank you again for the time. I know we went through a lot. Um, there is still a lot to come when it is with SolarWinds, especially from our products perspective. As we move forward on our journey, I encourage you to start with a focus mission and give SW1 a try. If you're not using SolarWinds, please reach out to us, and we'd definitely like to put you on that path. It's making it a simple morning check-in or a day off to a good start. And please spend time with us, with our product leaders, our SEs, just to know and understand what's going on with SolarWinds and where we're going in the future. Big thank you from my side for giving me an opportunity to speak here today. Thank you again.